Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm Michali of Michali's Studio, and today you are in the studio with me and we are going to do a fun little unboxing of art supplies I recently purchased from Blake. So to start off with, I was low on the paper I use for my paper dolls, and I've had some questions come from you all of which paper do I use. So this is a great opportunity for me to share. I like to use the Strathmore mixed media paper. It's really nice and thick, but I can also print on it. Because of my process, I don't sketch the original doll on the paper. I do this whole process in Photoshop and then I print it out, and only then do I render in color. So I needed more of these, so I got 3 more packs since there's only 15 sheets in this pack. Next up, if you've watched my Copic swatch card series, I had 3 markers go bust on me. They're empty and needed refills. So I also got a bunch of refills in this order. But before I show you all of that, I'll let you all know I got myself another one of these Copic swatch cards. I'm obsessed with it, and I kind of want to have just a backup, or maybe if I want to do it again, I don't know, because not all of them came out as nice. And even though I said, don't worry about perfection, but it is such a handy tool. So I thought, you know what, grab yourself another one. You're already placing an order. So this is an extra. And if you haven't checked out this series, I basically cover all the markers that I have. I don't have all of them. I swatch all the markers I have, and I kind of share with you all uses for fashion illustrations that could apply to your illustrations, fashion design, drawing skills, whatever you're looking to do. Kind of how I use my Copic markers, what I use for, if it's lipstick, skincare, fashion, if you're trying to figure out how to do a military look, anything like that. I go into depth as we swatch all my markers together. So I recommend you check it out. There's a whole playlist. I will link it to this video. All right, so next up, this was quite the order when it came to refills. So the first marker that I was low on was BV08. Love the refills. If you are new to Copic markers offers refills for the sketch markers, and they're a great way to lengthen the life of your markers. And I have videos for you all where I show you how to refill your markers and how to replace damaged brush tips of your Copic sketch markers. So feel free to check those out. So BV08, I needed a refill. This is G28, which I think, yeah, this was one of the ones that as I was swatching these in the Copic swatch card series, it was actually completely dry. So got to refill that. So I got a refill for him. What else? Okay, a few more refills. So let's go through those. YR01, which Peach Puff also went a bust while I was swatching. The other one that went a bust for me was G21. I do use this marker a lot, so got a refill for him as well, along with other ones that I noticed were seeming to me a little low, getting dry. So E57, beautiful earth tone, great for skin tone. Love this, so I got a refill for that. I use it a lot. Also E23, hazelnut. Oh, I love this one. Great for skin tone, and I use a lot. So needed a refill for that. 2 of my favorite greens, G24 and G40, which I just go through these a lot. So I think I noticed while I was swatching that these needed as well. And then finally, because I'm always going through my supplies, my Copic multi-liners 0.03. This is really, really fine, and it's amazing for details. So since my dolls are pretty small, the whole thing is only about 7 inches. I need for the eyes, the lips, details like that, because I like to outline my illustrations. And even though I do this whole process where it's printed and there is already a black line, I'm not going over with, say, pencil, I still like to really, step up, bump it up with the Copic multi-liner pens, and they work so well with, of course, the markers and Prismacolor pencils. So highly recommend these. They come in a whole bunch of sizes. I think I recently got a bunch and I even swatched them all for you. So check it out. I have a whole Copic marker playlist because I'm obsessed. So that's my haul. That's my recent order. I'll probably need more because recently I was working on a group of dolls, and of course some markers were running low. So, you know, there's going to be another one of these, I'm going to guess, because I'm always going through markers. But if you have any questions about the art supplies that I shared, or you want links, I don't have an affiliate or anything like that with Blick, but I'm happy to share where I purchase. I order online from didblick.com. They've got good deals for artists, and that's where I get all of my art supplies. So if you have any questions about them, you're curious about the paper or the markers, or you want to learn more, or you just want to join me on my journey as I create 1,000 paper dolls. I've hit 160, so the journey has really just begun, and I would love for you to be a part of that. So feel free to comment with the questions, be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, y'all.